buttons fucking... Thank you. Hello! Hello, welcome to the final stream. Wait, what is this? Is that my autosave? Alright. Yeah, welcome to the final stream of Final Fantasy XII. This will be 13 games finished. 13 Final Fantasies finished in a year. How you guys doing today? I'm on Tres Rhino, hopefully y'all are doing well. I'm excited to see how much the story picks up compared to where we were, right? Yeah, we're gonna beat the game, gonna do the whole rating system thing, talk about how we feel about it, and then feel good. Feel good about life. We can't all feel good about life, but I wish we could. Gigas! Cleric's robes. This has been such a journey. I'm getting emotional. I only watched a couple of streams though. That's alright. That's, I don't know. I actually do get pretty emotional at the end of most of these games. I say most because the Pixel remasters, I think, really got me. Because it always was like, thank you to the fans of the past and present and all of the fans in the future too. You are the people who allowed to make this happen. And it's like, anytime I get wrapped up in that kind of shit, you know, my heart twings a little bit. I'm like, oh, they love me. Those wonderful bastards. So I do tend to get wrapped up in that. We got a Zeus Mace, Cloud Staff. I don't have anything cool. I have to... What would be, like, the least emotional ending from... Alright, 9's ending was scuffed. I can't say too much about that. 10's ending always gets me, but 9's ending got absolutely scuffed at the end of the day. So I couldn't enjoy it properly. Which, that had to be a Mogity thing, I think. So are we just gonna go straight to it? I mean, I guess we could, but there's some other things we could do. Like, I could go explore Zertanan and some of the other stuff, because I think getting to the end of the game and beating it, I'm fairly certain would take, like, less than an hour. Don't take my word for it, but that seems about right. So, like, maybe we could go do, like, the Necrohall of Nabudis or something. I don't know. Maybe see another Esper or two. Because one of the ideas behind starting at 2 instead of 3 was to allow us longer afforded streams, since I'll be busy some of the evenings this coming 2 months, so. Of which I mentioned before, there's likely to be no more Saturday streams for the next 2 months, so. We got a 5-day week. 5 days a week are we working at getting these Final Fantasies done. So that'll be fun. I don't know, there's some side quests here that I feel like might be interesting to do, but I don't remember how to do any of them. I didn't look up shit while I was... fuck it, we'll just go beat the game, whatever. I know there's an Esper in Zertanan. I know there's an Esper in Hine Mines. And it would be cool to see some of them, but at the end of the day, I guess I really... It's not that I don't care, but... It's the end of a journey. What is it? I think this is stream number 12. Because I started it Monday 3 weeks ago. So this would be stream number 12. Which ain't bad at all. Considering the longest stream I think I've ever had was Final Fantasy VII at like 16 streams. That game went forever. That game went for fucking ever. What up, Fyra? How you doing today? The Pharaohs. Oh, here we go. Bahamut. Once you leave for Bahamut, you will not be able to return. Continue? Oh god, are we actually doing this? Hold on. Let me double save it or something. Like, maybe I will use this save file at some point, I don't know. I just save over the other save, not bad. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. That's, I got my first games tonight for umpiring in the... I've not had to umpire the past couple months, and this is the first night coming back. So I'm a little nervous. I'm always a little nervous. Yeah, I really do. I always get a little nervous around this time, but it'll be fine. Y'all ready for cutscenes? It's the end of the game, man. Also, I didn't get water. Shit. Drink water.
This wind, what could it be?
Final boss today? Final boss today.
A tornado? Tornado? It's headed straight for us!
And the final boss's name? Bahamut. That thing's bigger than a city. It reminds me of the Black Omen from Chrono Trigger. Like, you know, it's like this flying city.
Make your target the Resistance heavy cruiser.
Our dear Cid, slain by his son. A common tale of late.
Firing solution complete.
He's talking about him killing his
Release
dad.
valves open. The nether sites are critical. Auxiliary show clear.
Put an end to this. They have already surrendered.
Let us make of this an offering. One he might see even now. Vina, what say you?
The main battery stands ready.
I beg you.
Fire.
Who was he referring to when he said he? What up, Sharkbill? How you doing today, bubba? Holy shit, they figured out how to harness the fucking nethicite into a gun. Neat.
Why this?
Once they see that there can be no surrender, the Resistance must needs come at us with all they have. We will answer their attack head-on and destroy them, before the eyes of all Rabanastre.
If you do this, the people will only grow to hate you the more.
And should I pardon them, they will only rise up yet again.
I do not believe they would. In cooperation lies our hope. You are mistaken. You are wrong, brother.
And if I am? You had best find the strength you need to correct me then.
Ship sighted ahead.
It's a weird relationship.
The Resistance fleet, my lord.
Hear this! Today we write the first page of a new history. Our history. Each of you must play his part. Put down this rebellion. For Arcadia, we fight!
For Arcadia!
I'm still a bit curious as to how these ships cropped up. Like, Was Bahamut built? They said it awoke from the mist, but what does that mean? Do they mean that literally?
May fortune favor us all.
Oh shit, it's Star Fox. It's that one Star Fox N64 level, where it was basically Independence Day. God, I love that level. That game was so much fun. I haven't played that in like 20 years.
All ships clear.
Give word to the cannons. Make ready and fire.
But what are these ship designs, though?
We have a clean line.
Prepare the second volley. Be quick.
It was a bait!
By the gods.
Carrier Galifard, she's lost.
Holy shit.
Unknown ship from abaft.
Could it be?
That's what they needed right now. I need a portable
Uncle,
nethicite
it's I.
gun. Wow, that is
I'm
loud.
crossing to the Bahamut to stop Vane.
What are you saying? You are too rash. Your duties come after the battle is over.
If we allow them to destroy us here, there will be no after. You must assist our charge.
Stop! You must pull back. Stop the stall.
Hold it. I mean, wait. This is Larsa Solidor. I'm going in with her, so we're fine. I got the princess covered.
Larsa Solidor? So you hold him as a hostage?
No, Uncle. He will fight with us against Vane. Leave it to us.
Understood. Our fate is in your hands.
The voice changer.
Yes.
I got the princess covered.
Well, I should say that. We're relying on you for fire support. Give them something to think about. We'll pick our moment and make our move.
He looked so bug-eyed when he said that. Larson say that. Don't judge me.
Quite the welcome. Careful.
Wait, if Balthier is Han, does that make friend Chewie?
Ah, you want to dance? Then let's dance.
A new partner.
It's not easy being this popular, you know.
Fans Chewie?
There it is. Come on. Come on.
Farana's Leia? I don't know, dude. She comes from like a forest planet. Like they really don't like people. Colloquially known as like savages because they'll fight anyone that enters their forest. I don't know, dude. I think Fran is Chewie.
Vane will be in the fortress's command tower. I saw something of the like on our way in here. Right above our heads.
We need not fight all the Empire to win. If we can get to Vane, we can put an end to this war.
Let's get going then. Find Vane wherever he's perched and knock him off.
It's like, hey, let's do Star Wars, but what if Chewie was hot? And then that one guy out there is like, but Chewie is hot. You know, we all know that one guy. Vaughn and Pinello are R2-D2 and C-3PO. I could see it. I could absolutely see it. Holy shit. Yeah, fuck him up both here. Dude, look at how strong he is. He's literally one-shotting these guys. Absolutely fantastic. So that would make Ash, that's Luke, right? Ash is Luke. Or is Bosch Luke? Wouldn't Fran be a scav in this scenario? Ash is Leia? Bosch is Obi? Yeah, I could see that. And Ash is Luke. Okay.
They hide in the sun!
Fran is Chewie.
Is this their worst? The line is drawn.
The Resistance fights their battle well. We dare not fail them. We dare not falter.
Stop worrying. We just have to clean up here, and then Ash will be the queen.
It's kind of hard to believe. I can't even imagine trying to rule a whole kingdom.
A queen might always run away with the help of a sky pirate looking to raise his bounty a peg.
I doubt our queen would need the help of any sky pirates.
Do you really think me as strong as all that?
Who said anything about strong? You'll make it. You got good friends.
Wow, that was rather inspirational, Vaughn. I was not expecting that. Does this make 12 better or worse? I don't know. Yeah, hard to say. Yo! Spinnerrook. I'm blind. Power of friendship. Where have we seen that before in a Final Fantasy? Great. Great. Good, great, grand. Balthier, the fuck are you doing? Would you pick a target and kill it? What the fuck, man? He's just running around like an asshole. Alright. Alright. The hell was that? Alright, go kill that guy. We've got some license points to how the hell did he just die like that? Alright, good old Kiraja. They're still coming. Bahamut. Yeah, I don't really It's like when I played 15 the first time and I heard Gladiolio say Ramu. Who the fuck would ever pronounce it Ramu? Alright, let's we'll do some. Alright, there's Hashmal, there's Famfrit. Wait, I thought I did this already. Yeah, because he gets Hashmal. I swear I did this. Huh, I must not have saved it. Oh well. Ramu, the boy is a cow? Dude, I swear. I have no idea what the thought process was with that, but whatever. Katarka. Adeline Wither would be cool, but I don't even have the technique, so it doesn't matter. I'll just grab some gambits, fuck it. Yeah, I think I did this at the end of last stream, I feel like. Eh. Because I swear, I allocated Famfrit. Now, I think I gave it to Fran, right? Because of the Red Battle Mage? Nope. Oh, yeah, that's right, the haste guy. And for him... I was working my way over this way, I think. Maybe they just used some ragu tomato sauce and we're like, ragu? Haha, Ramu. Come on, son. Alright, that'll work. Famfrit not on her. Don't care. Famfrit worth... Yep. Okay. At least most of the other summons all kinda made sense to me. Like... Ifrit, I guess some people can get hung up on that one. It's a little weird, I have to admit. Graviga. Oh, here we go, some battle lore. That's what I need. I need to hear some guy call Ifrit or something. I need that in my life. Yes, flare and shock. That's what I'm talking about. Can't get any better gear though. Sheva, yeah. You say Shiva or Shiva? Shiva. I've always said Shiva. You know, it's not like back in the day when I used to say Kokobo instead of Chocobo. Sir, it's a hard eye, Shiva. I like Shiva. Sheva's on Resident Evil 5, so she'll stay though. That's true. We all like Sheva in this household. 322? Funny meme number. I kind of don't want to ruin the 322, to be honest. Alright, last stand. I can get that Gambit slot, maybe. 322 is a meme number? Am I that old? Oh boy, I'm not sure where you're getting that from. It is old, though. At least from where I understand it. I'm not sure where you're understanding it from, though. That's the problem. You've had an itch to replay Resident Evil 5? I have Resident Evil 6 I've been meaning to play with Ally, but man, urge to play that is nice zero. 6 is terrible. I think Colin, who is the biggest Resident Evil homer, would even, like, admit that 6 is not that good a game. Alright, yeah, kick the ass. What the fuck? It's just a ball. He really do. He just bounces from one target to the other. Is that a thing of Berserk, to where they just can't attack the same target in a row? No, he's... What the hell? I don't know. I've actually never played a Resident Evil in my life. I have not thought about it, but it's true. I have not. I have watched a ton of Resident Evil because of Colin. My favorite being Code Veronica. Because boy, oh boy, I will now take my sniper rifle, aim, and miss. Fucking the Ashford is so good. What a fucking awfully wonderful villain. Wonderfully awful? I don't know. He's garbage. And we love him for it. Bro, they really don't stop, do they? They don't stop coming. Yeah, I've never played any of them, but Code Veronica definitely holds a special place in my heart. Let's get the fuck out of here. Like, I'm killing them, but at what cost, man? Ha! There's Resident Evil 2 for Spooky Month. I'm not sure I'm gonna have the ability to play that. It's a long-form game. It might be after the year Final Fantasy finishes, but it's a really long-form game. Isn't it? Wouldn't it be, if I were to play like 3 hours a day, wouldn't that be like 7-8 streams? Or am I overthinking how long that game is?
So you have lived.
I am Judge Magister.
Resident Evil 2 is 7 showers? Oh, maybe I can knock that out in like 2 streams then.
Even in disgrace.
Also, Gabron!
Just reward for aiding the Empire that destroyed my homeland.
Gabranth, do not blame yourself anymore.
You confound me, brother. You failed Landis. You failed Damaska. All you were to protect. Yet you still hold on to your honor. How?
I had someone more important to defend. And defender I have. How is it that you have survived? Is it not because you defend Lord Larsa?
Silence! All was stripped from me. Only hatred for the brother who fled our homeland remains mine. Tell me, why do you forsake that which you must hold most precious?
I do as I must, brother. Or is that not answer enough?
What a man. I've been looking for some short form, like, really off-the-wall indie horror games. Like, I've already got one in mind called,
Long have I walked in hatred's company.
I'll talk about it in a
As
second.
long as I can curse your name, I shall not be defeated.
Then come. Wield your hatred and crush me. I welcome it.
Let me destroy. Yeah, one I had looked into was called Growing My Grandpa. Some like really off-the-cuff, truly weird games. Do Call of Cthulhu? It's indie, alright? Is that the people who made Man of Medan and all that shit? This game really pushes the idea that you'll always want to kill your brother. My brother and I have a great relationship. By the way, it's been hands off the controller for a while now. No, both here. Man of Medan is not the same, but is that the same devs? Holy shit! Boop. Just a little poke in the booty. Don't think so, small company. I'll check it out. I like playing horror games, so...
Have you your fill of this?
I would ask you the same. Let this end, Noah.
I've no right to be called by that name.
Then live and reclaim it.
A beautiful moment. Also, the sinking city, it's kind of spooky. Any recommendations you have for October, please let me know. I can't do any long form games, but if they're like a stream or two, I'll definitely... Like, the one I was talking about before, Growing My Grandpa, as far as I'm aware, it's only like an hour. So, but stuff like that's perfect. Because I don't want the year of Final Fantasy to corrupt what is my favorite month to stream. I fucking adore streaming in October. Last year was the pinnacle. It was my absolute favorite. Going from Subnautica to Outer Wilds to Layers of Fear. I had a very good time with that.
I bid you welcome to my sky fortress, the Bahamut. I must apologize for my delay in welcoming you aboard my ship. Permit me to ask, who are you?
Final
An
boss.
Angel of vengeance?
Who are you?
Or perchance a saint of salvation?
I am simply myself.
I mean, realistically,
No more and no less.
he knows
And I
Ashelia,
want only to be free.
but does Vayne actually know anyone else on this roster? Like, at all?
Such a woman is not fit to bear the burden of rule. Weep for Dalmasca, for she is lost. Observe well, Asa. Watch and mark you the suffering of one who must rule, yet lacks the power.
No.
The way the music
No, brother.
stopped.
I will not. Though I lack your power, I will still persist.
Bold words, child.
Dude, he is still trucking.
Lord Laza.
Man literally has one job. Let's see if he can fulfill it, huh? Also, this man just casually walks at you and down smashes.
Your lives are forfeit, and your insurgents with them. Dalmasca will again know order. For good and all, I shall bring your futile attempts at rebellion to an end.
Did he just walk up and down smash? Oh no, bro, he hit me with the uppercut for 1,000 damage. Just keep kicking his ass, both here. Yeah, what a final boss this is, huh?
Will fall.
Garland will knock you down. What the fuck? My man pulled the boss, she just broke reality. This is pretty... Yo, did you see him spin? Also, hands off controller.
Lord Brother!
GG? What? This is Final Fantasy. I can't even remember the last time there's only one phase to a final boss. Has there, like, Kefka had 4 phases, Sephiroth had 2, 3 if you count Genova beforehand. Also, he big. Oh no, he's hot. So he can trance. Oh yeah, that's Final Fantasy IX had what, 2 versions, or 2 yeah, phases, 2 phases. There we go.
Behold the power left me by our fallen friend.
God damn, dude.
Gabranth, you will defend my brother. He will have much need in the hell to follow.
This has never ended well for Gabranth.
Yes, I will defend Lord Larsa.
The hound strays. Treason bears a price.
One I gladly pay.
Here we go. This is literally never... Anyone Gabranth has pointed his sword at has ended up fucking him up. What are we targeting here? Oop. Immune? What do you mean immune? There's no element on that. Saphira. Well, looks like we're gonna be running around smacking some swords for a while. Except Rex. He didn't point his sword at Rex, technically. He just stabbed the he put a dagger in him. I have no idea if Balthier's actually doing damage here. No, don't hit him. Well, maybe it did, actually. Alright. As your Vortis. Yo, he is swole as shit.
We know a new dynast king, and man will keep his own history. The tyranny of the gods is ended. We are their puppets no more. The freedom for which we
Wait,
have longed
was he
is
Kendall
at
in there?
hand.
I feel like he wasn't actually wearing pants. Hold on. Hold on. I can't tell. He's not wearing pants, very clearly. I think he's Kendall in there. He looks like Brawly? Oh, true. Bruh. And it hurt, but not really. Yeah, just continue beating this shit. Vayne is immune to magics, it said? I couldn't read. Yeah. Yeah, just beat his ass. It's Balthier and Gabranth can just go run around and hit everything. Alright, Hands off for a little bit. Let's see how this goes. Unlimited blade works, basically. At least the music finally has this, like, Final Fantasy Tactics feel to it, to me. Not to say it didn't before, but it definitely does now. Daraga? Again? Oh shit!
I will wield you. I will sever the lives of those who fall upon the clay. Bring them as dust.
You know, if this was Sekiro, I could just like jump in the air and parry it into the ground. That was wild looking. Uh-oh. Whoa, what's going on? The swords are going nuts! Those swords went ham! Got him! Oh my god, it's Vayne Solidor with the steel chair! By god, it's a slobber knock! Get him, Gabron!
Even a stray has pride.
Well, Gabronth, you're like 0 for 3 now, bud.
Here I pay my debt.
Burn in hell! Gavrons!
No. Just no. Lots of heavy breathing going on right now. Oh, so how you doing, Tinka? How you doing, Mish?
Bush, tell me, he is a good master? Aye.
You're alive, still tired? It's like my superpower. To be honest, it's a shitty superpower.
Penna!
I have failed us both. I am no Dynast King. You must find another, one who might realize your ambitions.
They are fulfilled beyond your knowing. The Christ is sundered. Age of Stones complete. From the Undying Ones, the world is freed. You shall not tread this path alone. Together we go. Come.
Won't Sid be eager to learn what has happened here? History begins anew.
He looks like a rat. That's a swole ass rat. Right? Heavy metal Solidor. Solidor snake? Oh shit. What the fuck am I even looking at? I understand now Vayne was filled with tang powder, hence his rage. Now he's drawing in all of the tangs that no one else must suffer. The fake orange juice. It's him, the Undying. Apparently has haste, and hits like a train. I have never once heard of biker mice from Mars in my life. But I do know that biker boys make their own rules, so Mega Flare. Fun. Is Thundaga even good right now? That's alright. No HP bar? True. As long as Fran can continue curating, Vaughn and Ash are just going to continue to devastate, so... Faith? Can you take a moment to dispel this shit real quick? I don't like it so much. Oh, he got dispelled, we're good. Ash out. Let's bring Balthier back in. Fran, pick him up. Someone pick him up? Ascension! Oh, I'm being limit broke. Did you ever use a summon? Nope. And, oh, he lives! Bless. Piercing Dispelga. Immune to physical damage? Alright, how can I fix that? I don't want that to aim. Let's bring in this group. Giga Flare Sword? Okay. What the fuck is Balthier's attack speed? Berserk and haste and 3 kinds of swiftness? Whoa! Alright. Alright. That's That's not so good. There is a way that we fix this. What is it? It's our guy. A gate ring? It is, but... The man's fat as... Oh, the block! That was a clutch block. God damn, he hits like a train right now. Alright, I'm gonna do this real quick. Just because it makes me feel better. And you, I need you to work on my reserves a little bit. You leave Fran alone! Alright, Ash. Boy, I need like a mega potion or something. Hit ball! Bosh, thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Almost, we've almost got the other team all set up. Hold on. No, he got the Giga Flare off! Son of a bitch! I went for the quickening reel, like, the moment I saw it, I went for it. Why is it that every playthrough, no matter who's playing it, Bosch gets dummy thick? He ain't as dummy thick as Redis, I'll tell you that. What?
It ends now.
Alright, what are the chances that they're all dead the moment they come out of this?
There's a proper way to do everything.
What? There's 3 of him! Bruh.
Here she comes!
Mischarge! 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 Do it again! Look at him, look at this, look at it! Boop. You ever punch a man into a black hole? Huh? Yo, this takes so long. Holy shit. Can I speed this up? No.
Here she comes!
Here she comes! Yeah, just once I want to see someone make Bosch like a time mage, white mage. Man just walks in there, heavy armor, casts cure, refuses to elaborate.
Now.
Yeah, there we go, yeah. He walks in full body armor, like full heavy armor. Claymore casting cure on everybody. Oh, is he a paladin? Is he a knight? No. He's time mage, sub-white mage. Hey, they lived. Don't do it again! Oh, wait. I think that was the previous message. What the shit? It did 0? Nice. He's immune to some bullshit right now, so it's like... What can I do? That's I can't swap anyone out. At least it looked cool. Very true. I just gotta wait out this damn immunity. I can't. We just gotta wait it out. This is high. You can't bring in one mage. Well, now I can when both ears not targeted. But now he's no longer immune, so. Perfect defense. Immune to physical again. Immune to magic. The man went immune to all damage and then fucked off. And then hit his limit break. What the shit? Absolutely riveting gameplay. Alright, you Ether Bosch or something? I don't know. And now this is where you summon whatever OP summon is and then set down the controller. I mean, when I can swap... Wait, who has my Shim Hazai? Friend, okay. Well, if she were to ever get her summoning... Can you dispel that? The immune to damage thing? No. Gee, Billy. Hey, he's no longer immune. Incorrect that one. Ashmal, you're in! Kiraja! They're hitting him with the rock sword. Oh shit, he's going to cut towers and I won't know which way they're falling. Right? He's gonna die eventually, right? He has to. Oh. So I may want to Kiraja. Piercing Holy! Oh boy. Oh. We summoned one time in this game. And it was a thing of beauty. My hat! Like I said, about an hour. That's roughly what I was expecting. About an hour. True. Classic memes. I'll probably start 13 afterthoughts. I got stuff to do this evening. I gotta make sure all my P's and Q's are dotted and crossed. Never cross your P's? Well, yeah, then you'll have the PP.
Well, can we fly?
No fuel goes to the Glossair engines.
Damn. Vaughn, you're in charge. I'm checking the engine room.
Right.
Fran, with me?
Look! Bahamut's Glossair rings are stopping!
Vaughn, as soon as the Strahls rings move, you take off. Understood? You can fly her, Vaughn. Just do it like I told you.
Don't worry.
Penelo, watch for interference from Bahamut's Skystone. The Strahls a fickle girl. You keep her working for us.
I'll see what I can do.
Bash, look after Larsa, will you?
Man, he's still kicking?
If House Solidor should crumble, the Empire would fail, and civil war would take us all.
I understand.
The Lord Larsa is our last hope.
Vaughn, the power's back. We can go.
Right. Let's go. Grab onto something.
Sir, it's the Stroll. She's left Bahamut. She's moving away.
The Stroll. They made it. At last. The Bahamut has fallen. The final test is upon us. The judges shall rule us no more. Main cannon on the Alexander.
This is Judge Magister Gabon. All forces cease fire. I repeat, all units of the Arcadian army, hold your fire.
The battle is over. As of this moment, we have signed a ceasefire with the Shelia Benargan Delmasca, the Royal Majesty.
Attention. This is Larsa Farinus Solidor.
My brother Vane has died with honor in battle. The Imperial fleet is now under my command.
Sir, your orders, sir.
This is Ashelia Delmasca.
The Lady Ash. Thank the gods you live.
I confirm what Judge Magister Gabranth and Larsa Solidor have said here.
Please stand down your attack. The war is over. Ivalice looks to the horizon.
A new day has dawned. We are free.
You know, as pretty as these cutscenes are, honestly, a lot of like the facial animations and stuff were better in 10.
Look, Vaughn, the Bahamut.
A message from the Alexander.
Take it.
Sir.
This is Judge Zargabath, captain of the Alexander, flagship of the 12th Damascan fleet of the Arcadian army.
I address all ships in Rabanasta's airspace. The Bahamut must not be allowed to fall on the city of Rabanasta.
We are preparing to ram her. Do not interfere.
Madness.
Should she fall, the paling will not hold.
And all Rabanasta will be obliterated.
All ships, concentrate your fire on the Alexander's remains once Bahamut is clear of the city.
Hasty, aren't they? I think it's a little early to be throwing away our lives just yet.
Balthier? Wait! Balthier, where are you?
Something about pre-rendered? Well, even the pre-rendered scenes are better. Like, think of the Lake Macalania scene in 10. Think of how emotive
Made it out okay. The Strahls a fine airship, eh?
Yuna was at that time.
Balthier!
Marquis, stop that fool judge on the Alexander for me, would you? Just getting somewhere with these glossair rings. Almost done. Don't want him ramming me before I fix them, do we?
Balthier, do you understand exactly what it is you're doing?
Princess, no need to worry. I hope you haven't forgotten my role in this little story. I'm the leading man. You know what they say about the leading man? He never dies.
True, though. True.
Let's fly! Fran, power to the glossair rings. Fran? Do I have to do everything around here?
He's not even worried.
Get out of Bahamut immediately.
He just looks over at her unconscious corpse like, God damn it.
Please, Balthier. Come back.
I'd say you're in more of a supporting role.
Fran, please. Vaughn, the Strahl's in your hands. You'd better take care of her, you hear? If there's one scratch on her when I get back...
Roger that. We'll be waiting for you.
Where does one get that kind of love? Damn. We're all fighting for it. That's the most unrealistic thing about this game. Flying airships supported by magic. Ancient gods who rule over creation. Nah, dude. Instead, a man and a bun found true love and support each other.
Say my love is all you need to see you through. But I know these words are not quite true.
It's hard to believe a year has passed so quickly. Rabanastre is finally back to the way it was, like when my parents were still alive. We've lost so much, but I think it's important to put the past behind us and keep our eyes on the road ahead. Ash's coronation is next month. She grows farther and farther away from us, but I guess that's how it has to be. She is queen now, after all. I am looking forward to seeing you at the ceremony.
You called, my lord.
Bosh.
How is Bosch? I know he went with you to Arcades to further the cause of peace in Ivalice, but still, I hope he comes back to Rabanastre and Ash soon. She has to keep up appearances now, so she would never say it, but I think she misses him.
Lose Lhasa, and we we lose the Empire. Protect him. I would entrust him to no other's care.
I will keep him from harm. I promise you. For the Empire and for Dalmasca.
Your words put me at ease, brother. Sorry to leave you.
Time goes by, I know you'll see.
The game started with Gabranth impersonating Bosch, and it ends with Bosch impersonating Gabranth.
Oh, I haven't told you the most important part. Vaughn and I had been taking care of the straw, but it was stolen. We had just finished having her tuned up, too. What's it say? Give it here.
All your fears into the sky. Kiss me goodbye.
Actually, stolen might not be the right word. If her owner wants her back, there's not much we can do about it, is there? There's still plenty of time before the coronation. So Vaughn's going to pay the two of them a visit. You should see him. He can hardly wait. I'll be going too, of course. Every good sky pirate needs a partner, right?
It's over! 13 Final Fantasies! 3 more to go! GG. Have I played the sequel? No. This is the last we heard from No, Final Fantasy Tactics A2 was the last we had heard from Evilus, right? So does the gameplay happen now? Hey man, I had to summon Hashmal. It was important. It's true though, Penelo at the end there, they realized how unimportant she was to the plot, and they were like, how do we make up for this? Let's have her narrate the end. You know, when I tab out of the game, it's gonna pause. I want to do like the wrap up and stuff like that, but I kind of want to like soak it in and listen to the music. Normally I do it both at the same time, but I can't do it in this scenario. I have such a weird relationship with the Evilus games, because I love Tactics so much, but every other entry, Tactics Advanced, Advanced 2, 12, they are all, like, huge steps below. Matsuno, I don't know if I've, like, tricked myself into being a real diehard fan of his, the story writer for this game, but boy. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, see, I switch over to... Oh, wait, no, never mind. Alright, let me turn down the volume a little bit. You do like 12 story and cutscenes? They should make a movie for 12, like Advent Children. Maybe. Alright, we're gonna do that and then shrink it a wee bit so I can see the background if something happens, alright? Yeah, we get to go over this shit like we normally do, boys. We have, look at all of these ratings and thoughts and stuff. They're very short, but look at them all. We get to do some of this, huh? Alright, so our initial step, well, outside of being center justified for whatever fucking reason. Whoa. Oh. Why? Stop. Nani the fuck? Alright, there we go. Alright, music. Why is it all fucked up? Weird. This is my first Final Fantasy game, therefore it's my favorite. Well, I want you to take this, like, as good as possible. Because I'm pretty sure I'm about to dunk on this game. Alright, so music. I'm a huge fan of Sakamoto. I do not think this is that great of a soundtrack. A lot of it is very uninspired to me. It doesn't grip me in the same way that some of this other music does, like Tens. You listen to it, it makes you emotionally invested, right? Like Final Fantasy VIII, you listen to it, it makes you emotionally invested. 7's the same way, you know what I mean? Like, these are all songs that are just, you listen to, they're so unique and amazing. This game had none of that. Boss tracks kind of slab. The end, the Vayne fight theme, I liked a lot. Because it reminded me of Ultima from Tactics, so I kind of got, like, nostalgic about it in a weird way. But honestly, I don't think the music, I can't remember a single track off the top of my head. The Undercity of Rabanastre? Dude, I don't even remember that. Has a very unique tune. Just because it's unique doesn't mean it's good. I don't know. I don't remember much of any of it. The difference being is that I don't remember 9's music, or I do remember 9's music, but only because I remember how much I don't like it. Like the burp step and stuff. So I think at the end of the day, it's better than 9, but I wouldn't say very much better. I'd say it works, but it's forgettable. Like this. What is this? Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's not my... Works. Forgettable. Now, next up is the characters. Half the cast is inconsequential to the story. The other half has Balthier. You have one of the most entertaining characters in Final Fantasy, and one of the least useful characters in Final Fantasy. I'm ready for Final Fantasy II to be better than 12. You jumping so far ahead. Jumping so far ahead. It's such a mashup. The side characters in this game, Gabranth is amazing. Drace, for her 2 seconds of screen time, is actually really endearing. But then you have characters like Ondor, who is integral to the plot, but not a good character. The main characters, Vaughn and Penelo, who are entirely inconsequential to the story. Vaughn provides, like, framing against Ash. Penelo being... Yeah, if half your party is decoration, it's not good. But the other half is some of the worst, or some of the best characters in Final Fantasy. Like... I don't know. I have to look at this. Oh wait, I forgot plot. Oh shit, I forgot plot. All right, we'll finish characters and then move to plot. All right. I don't know. It's such a whiplash kind of thing. Vaughn is definitely the worst protagonist. The side characters aren't nearly as good as Tactics. But does Balthier and Fran make up for how bad some of the other characters are? Does Al Cid do Al Cid and Gabranth make up for Ondor and... Well, Cid was entertaining in this game. I guess in the end, it did have more enjoyable characters than boring or garbage characters, but the fact that it has 2 garbage characters smack dab in the middle of its plot and stuff like that, I don't know. What do I have some of these others as? 9, 10... 8's an A. It's definitely not as good as any of those. Actually, looking at this, putting it right around 4 sounds right? I want to give it a B. And the only way to describe it is high highs. Oops, I forgot. High highs, low lows. Alright, we'll do the plot next. I like this story. I love this story. Honestly, if it weren't for some of the complaints I have, this would be my favorite story, probably up there with Tactics or 10. Just right, Star Wars? No, I mean, yeah, the theming is like Star Wars and shit like that. Hold on. Oh, wait, straight paused. It did the whole credits and then straight paused. Look at this. Hold on. Whoop. The end. You can now begin your adventure in New Game Plus mode. No, I'm good. It's gonna pause every time I go back, so we're gonna have to slap on some music, huh? Let's see, hold on. I have to remember monitor and output. I have to go on those later. I gotta do that. What do y'all want to listen to the 12 soundtrack? Yeah, we'll listen to the 12 soundtrack real quick. Let me, Actually, that'll work. We'll just play it in order. I don't care. Seems good. It has similarities to Star Wars. It does. But even at the end of the day, I think there are points that hit correctly and that are like at the 10-hour mark when Geese destroyed his entire armada by using or testing the the Deifacted Nethicite. I was invested. That was amazing. I was really drawn in. And then immediately after that, the story just like disappears for 5 straight hours. And then it gives us a little tidbit of info, like a little, you want 20 minutes of story? And then disappears again for 5 hours. And it's like, oh, you have to go chase Cid. Oh, you have to go chase Cid. You forgot about Cid. And then you chase Cid down, and then the story disappears for 5 more hours while you dungeon crawl. And I don't think that's a gameplay pacing problem. It's a story pacing problem. They did not give us enough information, and it drives me up a tree because I got so invested in this story early. It was so wonderfully paced up to the 10-hour mark. And then after that, it just died. You know, there's nothing like doing 2 dungeons back-to-back into a boss fight, into 20-minute cutscene. It took me 5 hours to get there, man. Let me enjoy some things. Give me some time, you know? Give me some fucking time. Inconsistent pacing, good story. That is exactly where 12 is, but 12 is even worse with it. 12 is so much worse than 8 when it comes to its pacing. I would have enjoyed the story even more than 8 if the pacing wasn't so awful. Like, I can't. Dreadful, dreadful pacing. Good story. Just absolutely dreadful. This could have been something amazing if they had just paced it correctly. I hear you and I understand what you're saying, but Bun with a gun. Well, that was in the characters. That saved the characters. Bun with a gun and Balthier and Bosch being okay. Al Cid, the normal Cid. Normal, quote unquote. Definitely salvage the characters what it would be otherwise. Pro tags are kind of one note the whole time. Yeah, the only one who evolves is Ash, and she only evolves. This is Vaughn's one useful moment. The only reason he's even in the story. This is the opening movie. I'm alright without that. The only reason he's even in the game is to provide a foil to Fran. This team's... Hold on. 0.7? What does that even mean? Let me up this a bit. There we go. But yeah, he acts as a foil to Ash to give her characterization and provide her progress on her own story, on her own character growth. No one else grows. Balthier, the only way he grows is to accept his father. And it's not even accepting, it's just accepting what he'd become, not what he's done. I don't think characters needed to evolve. The story takes place over a short period of time. They have a mission. That's true. But the idea of witnessing good characterization is seeing the characters grow. The static characters lead to static characterization, which does not continue to impress. Like, once a character becomes solved, I guess, the interest feigns, at least for me, or wanes, not feigns, but at least for me, the interest kind of dies the moment I realize a character is solved. Vaughn technically progresses a bit because of Ash, and Ash progresses a bit because of Vaughn. But Bosch doesn't evolve. The flowery linguistics have infected you, it's true. I feel the prose deep in my bones. But Bosch doesn't evolve, Balthier doesn't really evolve, Penelo doesn't evolve, Fran, she doesn't really evolve, she's already... You'd think it would be like she progresses as a character, but when you get to Aeroite Village and she starts talking to her clansmen and stuff like that, you realize at the time that it's not her character progressing, it's you being revealed to her actual character. That's not that she changed who she was, that's just her revealing a part you didn't know. And so at that point, she becomes a solved character, but her solved character is a lot of fun. Balthier's solved character is a lot of fun. So, and Fran gets Bun Village and that's it. Well, she still has the idea of like, she can sense the mist and feel the mist. So she's still got that going for her, at least story-wise, but I don't think it's bad since the story isn't character-driven. Kind of is, isn't it? I mean, you have to like Ash. She's the story. She is the story. And Balthier, by extension, is the story because he's guiding her there. Bosch, by extension, is the story. The story is side character driven in Ash. Well, that's kind of what this is. It's Ash and her bevy of bimbos. Horde of himbos. Here we go. It's Ash and her horde of himbos. And, I don't know, just having a bunch of static side characters doesn't... Especially with how how long, the incorrect pacing of the plot. You'll go so long without any story development, any character development, anything like that. So it's just, once you get a little crumb and it's something you already knew about the character, or they're acting in a way that you expected them to, and everything is lining up in a way that, oh, this is how it like, of course it was gonna go this way. I knew it was gonna go this way from minute one. There were no twists or turns to this game. And part of that is because the characters never evolved. Larsa was who he was from minute one. Vayne was who he was from minute one. And Vayne being like the big villain here. such a letdown in general. Honestly, I'm talking myself out of like a B and down into like a B minus. I need to shut the fuck up. Let's go to the gameplay, huh? Gameplay. The twist was that Sid had a gat. Sid was always Sid. He didn't evolve. He had one moment on his deathbed was like, oh, you're still my son. And then he died. Not to say he wasn't a good character, but I think any good story should have a focus on the characters, not just the story. Maybe I'm wrong with that idea, but that's how I feel deep inside. To be fair, he didn't have a ton of screen time, which is a shame. None of them did. Shit. That's definitely a problem with the pacing. Actually, you know what? The pacing is so upsetting me. It's C- now. I really am just talking my way down. The gameplay. Alright, we gotta talk about the gameplay. The game has spurts of fun. It's where things are going, it's difficult, you have to click your buttons. The game's not automated, or, you know, not automated fully. It's automated up to a point where it's like you still need to be invested in how it's going. But it's not playing itself. And your involvement in it is still paramount. That hit like maybe 3 or 4 times throughout the whole game, where I felt like the game was appropriately difficult, but at the same time, it was appropriately difficult and it required my input. And I was happy to give my input. The other times, it may have been difficult, but in some way or another, it frustrated me that I had to like, maybe I got blinded 5 times in a row, and suddenly I'm just like, why the fuck am I using eye drop so much? I'm getting really fucking annoyed. You know, other times, I'm going through it and literally hands off the controller, beat a boss. I don't touch anything. That's not good. It's not good. But the game had enough entertainment to it, and it's definitely one of those games that's where, like, you can have something on the side. You could be watching a video, playing Final Fantasy XII, farming up in the Necrohall and Amadis or something like that, and then something's on the side, and you could really just turn the brain off, have a good time while you're collecting good spells and skills, and you're just enjoying yourself, watching, like, Key and Peele on your other monitor. So that's good, I guess. But the customization is a lot of fun. You guys, I'm a sucker for the job system. I am. And the idea that you can just swap jobs whenever you want, not that we did it, but that you can swap jobs whenever you want, that you can make your own personal class with these class combinations, you know? If you want to make a knight sub red battle mage, you can do that. If you want to make an archer sub white mage, you can fucking do that. If you want to make a ninja sub samurai, you could fucking do that. And it's really cool, and I like the customization a lot. I like the license board a lot. It's really entertaining how in-depth you can get with that. But that is one of this game's only high points. Like, its characters, Balthier and Fren, Alcid, high points. Customization, high point. Low points are the awful placing of the plot. Awful pacing of the plot. And its automated gameplay. Not to say that some people won't like it, but it is an extremely acquired taste. And if you are looking to be engaged with the gameplay, this isn't it. And I definitely, when I play video games, especially when I stream them, I want to be engaged. And this wasn't it. How many times did we just devolve into, like, garbage talk for 2-3 hours at a time, talking about, like, hamburgers and why fried egg on a burger is nice? I guess that makes it good for streaming in that context, but it's not an engaging game at any rate. Now, whether this would be, like, worse than 4, it's not. Yeah, what makes a Zelda game? We just evolved into like the worst fucking topics of all time. Is it worse than 4? Whoops. The answer is no. Is it worse than 3? The answer is no. Is it worse than 2? No. Is it worse than 1? It's different. To call it worse is not right. It's just different. It's just different, bro. It's a C in gameplay. Great customization, bad gameplay. This is truly, and it's weird, because now we get to talk about the next part, right? We get to bring up this wonderful, where we're putting it. Once upon a time, I had claimed that Final Fantasy IX was better than the sum of its parts. When I looked at, when I looked at this, we came up to Final Fantasy IX, and individually it's like C+, B+, A+ in characters, but a C+ in gameplay, right? You're so generous. Oh, you're right, actually. I did forget about the one part. Being immune to damage. And for that reason alone, it's a C-. The immunities to physical damage and then magical damage, getting into that boss, the final boss fight, and Homeboy literally just becomes immune to damage. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. It is absolute garbage. I don't know who agreed that that would be a thing, but that is one of the worst design decisions I've seen since 100% Death Touch Corals in 2. That is literally... That is one of the worst design decisions I've seen since that. It is amazing that that's how they came away with this. Final Fantasy II getting recognition for the wrong reason, bro. For the wrong reason. Let me do that. If you could be immune, why not just be immune all the time? Shake my goddamn head. I don't know. But I was referring earlier, I talked about 9 being better than all of the sum of its parts. To where, yeah, gameplay C+ and music C+ is very lackluster, right? And in turn, it got a high B rating. C+, B+, B, A+, C+, and it got the top marks of my B. So basically, like, in essence, a B, right? Honestly, I am of firm belief that Final Fantasy XII is worse than the sum of its parts. Whether, like, I don't know how much worse, even, like, marinating on it now, I don't know how much worse, but everything, the characters, the music, the plot, the gameplay, they're all mid, but the game feels like low mid to even low. I really want to put it, it's a C. It's not a D. It's not a D game. I think this comes down to whether I feel like I could replay it. I think the idea that I could just mindlessly play it with something else in the background stands it above 2 and stands it above 3. I think maybe it's not worse than the sum of its parts. Maybe this is exactly where it should be. I know when I finished the game, I was so glad it was done. That's true. The game has a lot of, like, if you don't know the tricks to some of the dungeons, it's really fucking annoying. I got through the Great Crystals so quick. I got through Pharos in, like, 3 hours. Like, it could have been so much worse, but I knew the tricks to it. So I really do think that just because of 3's Dark Knight section being as bad as it is, and Final Fantasy II just being so lackluster in general, I think I could go back and play 12 again before those, but it's nowhere near 8. it overstays its welcome by at least 20 hours. Like I said, it depends on how you feel about the gameplay. I think this is right. For Final Fantasy XIII, you're gonna put all 3 games in the same basket. No, I'm only playing the original as of right now. We're on a strict deadline with being done with these next games. Of which I need to include Final Fantasy VII Remake into that thing at the bottom. There may be incentive for me to play 13 too at the end of the day. But, I mean, we have to blitz through 13 for that to happen. We've really got to cook through that game for me to even consider playing 13 too. Listen, while I disagree with how low Final Fantasy II is, I'm just happy it's not D tier. Honestly, just looking at it, it doesn't look right. Not with how I feel right now. It does not look right. Like, maybe the original Final Fantasy needs to go down to C, and 2 needs to go down to D above 4. Will you be rating 7 Remake? Yeah. This doesn't look right, but I'll trust previous me's, like, ideas about what he enjoyed about those games more than I, like, retroactively look upon it. Because there's a reason I put it C, and I might not feel this way now, but I did then, and I think that's the important part. I think these ratings are in stone. It's just so weird. I want to like this game so much. I want to like 12 so much. And for a while I did, and then it just constantly just ruined everything. Not everything, but it just didn't want me to enjoy it. The game was trying its damnedest to really not let me enjoy the game. We went from, what was it? Mossfur and High Wastes, to Fawn Coast, to Sochin Cave Palace. No, it wasn't even Sochin, it was Cheetah Uplands after that or something? Into Sochin Cave Palace, into Arcades. While I was in Arcades, I was expecting story, and then we spent an hour doing fetch quests. This game did not want me to enjoy it at all. And that drives me nuts. I'm really hoping. I've played 13 and I've played 15. I'm really hoping that I enjoy 13, at least in some way, shape, or form. I don't want to play that game and then be like, yo, how did I get every achievement when I was a kid playing this game? Like, how did I have the patience for that? I don't want to look at it and be like, well, the characters suck, the gameplay sucks, the plot sucks, the music sucks. I don't want to do that. I don't want that to happen. And that's not to say it happened in this game, but I don't know. It's weird. This was a weird game. I can't get over it, really. Because, like, I look at this music and the characters, right? I'm looking at the two of them together. They're both rated B, but for entirely different reasons. The music in general was, like, okay, but forgettable. Like, it was fine. It was just mid, right? And then I look at the characters, and it's like the fucking radical centrist out here grabbing from every which direction, like, that character's great, let me pull it here, that character's awful, let me pull it here. Just grabbing from all over the spectrum. Like the damn thing's got, like, a schizophrenic personality. But somehow they still end up being the same rating, and it just looks wrong. It doesn't look right. I don't know. I feel comfortable with how we put this, at least somewhat comfortable, with how this is all panned out. This was 12 streams of Final Fantasy XII, which is just bueno. With that said, we are done. That is 13 Final Fantasies over. We have 3 more to go, and we've got September, October, November, December, 4 months to do it, so we're making good damn pace. I mentioned earlier, but if you have any suggestions for October games, for spooky games, please let me know. You know, hit up the Discord or something like that. Hit me up. Hit me on Discord. Hit my Discord. Hit me, please hit. Do something. If you have any suggestions, like message me or whatever, I will consider most anything. But as of right now, Final Fantasy XIII starts tomorrow. I guess I'm gonna go get ready for work. If you finish and have time, what are the odds of Mystic Quest? If I finish and have time, Mystic Quest will be first on the docket and it will require a channel point goal.
Oh, hey, is that Kevin?
So have fun with that. I'm gonna go get ready for work. Thank you all for joining me on this stream, and just like all of this together, like as a whole. Thank you for being here. I appreciate everyone more than you guys could know. So go enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your evening. Drink water, stay hydrated, and enjoy yourselves. Hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow for Final Fantasy XIII. Goodbye, friends.